Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Lüning, Horst Lüning. I'm the senior taster of Whisky.com. This is my son Ben, the master taster. And today we have the Glencadam 15 years of age. And there's a little spoiler. We will have the Glencadam Alusa just after this one will be published later. So today we have the 15 years Glencadam.
Yes, Glencadam is one of the older distilleries. It was established 1825, so it's nearly 200 years old. And this is one of the distilleries we didn't get into.
Yeah, when I passed several times, and one time it was on maintenance vacations, so there was no entrance to it. And yeah, last year's I've never passed them.
I actually can't remember where is it. It's said it's located half a mile of the center of Brechin. Where's Brechin?
Brechin is the southeast Highlands. So this is not a space cider. It's southeast Highlands, south of Aberdeen, not far away from Dundee.
So it's a bit the range of Fettercairn there.
Yes,
at the coast or somewhere there.
Neighbors there.
Okay,
yes.
there are not that many distilleries there. That's why you don't regularly go there.
No, that's it.
and a trip just for Glencadam, that's a bit too much maybe. But I will get it at some point of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Glencadam had some interruption in issuing malts. And since the year 2000, I think they are delivering or operating more constantly and bringing out more regular bottlings. And the 15-year-old is on the market for some time now, and it's one of the still whiskey with an age on it, and it's priced in the mid-60s to 70. So it's unchill filtered, uncolored, 46% ABV. So everything a whiskey should have. And for 15 years of age, it's mostly ex-bourbon cask, if I remember right. So the golden natural color shows that. So it should be a Highland malt. So, and the next one we will have is the Andalusia, which does not show an age statement, but has a wonderful sherry cask influence in it. Well, we'll see that shortly after.
So it's relatively high priced for a whiskey that doesn't have such a huge name. If you're in the whiskey hobby for, let's say, half a decade, you do know Glencadam. But if you are, let's say, new to the hobby, or if you're a beginner or someone who is not an interest in single malt whiskey, then Glencadam is not a name for you. And they still take upwards of 60 euros for that bottle. So
I know this whiskey for a very long time. I'm an engineer, as he is, a mechanical engineer, and there had been a CAD program called CADAM. CAD. Mechanical something, advanced mechanical. So it was typical in that surrounding of engineers that you know Glencadam.
Just because of the name.
Just of the name of the program. So, and when you were in the engineering part of your life, the Glencadam was fusioned in other software and was gone already. So, so fruity, a lot of fruits, very intense. Did they say here orchid fruits? Yes, pronounce orchid fruits, and that's it. And massive fruitiness. And behind that, a little bit of citrus. So the others is those fruits from the garden, from the autumn. Little citrus in the back. And nuttiness show through. So there is spiciness appearing, 15 years of age. Yeah. Friendly, welcoming.
So yeah, it's the first what you get is definitely a lot of ripe, fresh fruit, orchard fruits. Yeah, definitely combined with a nice tone of vanilla, caramel, a little bit of a citrus note as well. So it's a very, very fruity bourbon matured whiskey, but a little bit more jazzed up than the standard bourbon matured whiskey, because it does have more fruits and a little bit of nuts, a little bit of spiciness in it. So I would say a very well rounded, bit more fruity whiskey than the normal ones.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Sweet, creamy, juicy in the start, and then those spiciness like almonds, nuts, they appear on the tongue. They're always friendly, wonderful, harmonized, balanced. And in the aftertaste, there's some nutmeg and cacao powder. Not the sweet one, but the original one. Yeah.
I like it. Very fruity, very creamy. Ooh, especially when you swallow it. And feels like a potpourri of fruits. Just cooked in like a little bit of a dessert note to it. It has a good amount of sweet touch to it, and with that cacao note and with all the creaminess that feels a little bit like dessert. With a bit more oomph to it.
And in the aftertaste, there's a cinnamon note, cinnamon bark with a hint of sharpness, which is in the cinnamon. Yeah, not the cinnamon you have when you mix it with sugar to put it on your dessert, but the pure cinnamon. Go into your local store, buy some cinnamon bark, and then have a smell very intense.
I like it. It's well intense as well, and it keeps on giving. So this is not gone yet for me.
And this is different to a Speyside malt. This is really different. This is a Highland malt.
A little bit more spicy than the usual Speysiders, but you know there are some Speysiders who dance out of line. So the Speysider, the typical Speysider exists, but not all Speysiders are Speysiders of typicalness. Yeah, but I like it. A bit more high priced, but definitely worth a watch if you've tried a lot within the Highlands and you like that kind of style. If you like a fruity Highland with a bit which is still balanced and has all the other nuances as well, then the Glencairn 50 might also be something for you. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.